Much in the Brexit negotiations concerns economic life. So we'll need to understand the differences between a single market, a customs union, a basic free trade agreement, and the trading rules of the World Trade Organization. I'll order them here by how closely linked or independent countries want their economic policies to be. Nowadays, most countries are part of the World Trade Organization. That entails the most favored nation principle, which means, in principle, you should treat all countries you trade with equally. So you can't just abolish your tariffs on cheese from one country, you'd have to free all cheese of import tariffs.
Let my cheddar go.
Now, of course, there are exceptions. For example, if the two countries sign a free trade agreement. If this covers substantially all trade, they can lower their tariffs amongst themselves and have higher tariffs against the rest of the world. And now in negotiations, the two countries have another idea. What if we had the same tariffs against other countries? That way, in negotiations with other countries, we can use our combined economic might. And so they form a customs union. They can now start to abolish some customs checks. But to be clear, cheese producers still couldn't just go to the other country to sell their cheese. There still needs to be a border check because the countries still have different laws. And even once in the other country, cheese producers would still have to license their foods too. It's only on the next step of economic integration that you can think about abolishing border checks, when you create a single market. This means the two countries agree to use the same regulations and recognize each other's licensing as well. And now cheesemakers can go to the other country and pretty directly sell their produce. The more autonomy a country wants, the more border checks there need to be. Brexiteers want full autonomy, so there need to be full border checks. But this spells trouble on the island of Ireland.